Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video we're going to be going over other features of Gurucan as you guys have highly requested after watching my Gurucan tour. If you're not familiar with what Gurucan is, it's a course platform that helps you replace things like Kajabi, Thinkific or Teachable. And if you're looking for an affordable solution for your courses that also comes with an app, then you're going to love Gurucan. If you don't know what it is and you would like to see a tour, then you want to check out my previous video, which I'm going to link. But until then, this one we're going to be going over some of the features of Gurucan. So in today's video, we'll be going over the content types that are currently inside of Gurucan. So the last time I just did a general overview, and today we're going to be going through each individual content type so that we can see what it looks like on the front end. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps keep the channel going and also allows more people to see the content. Let's continue. So inside of Gurucan, what we have is this is the interface that we have right now. I'm logged in, and what you want to do is to go under your dashboard. This is what you're looking at, and you can see products. So your products are the types of things that you can sell, and currently we have courses, challenges, webinars, meal plans and articles, and I'm going to go through each one really quickly. So under courses, you'll be more familiar with courses. I have a couple of them inside of here, and what it is basically a course type, a content type with videos and lessons. So if I click on create new course here, I can say we're going to pretend that we're creating a YouTube course, and the description is helping you get your first 1,000 subscribers. That's what the course will be about. And then full description, I'm going to use the same thing, upload the cover photo. So I'm just going to use this picture of me with a camera right here, and that's what we're going to be using. 1,000, not 100. So that is uploading, and then you'll see that we have a couple of options on this side. So is it going to be a subscription payment or a one-time payment? But let's just say it's a one-time payment of $97 and you're going to have access to it forever. We're going to create that offer. Now once I do that, you see that the offer is created and it is linked to this course. So let's go back to course creating, and you see the course is here. And because I clicked enter too fast, the photo did not upload. So I'm just going to try uploading it again. So while that is uploading, let's see what we're going to do inside of the course. So there are going to be categories to help your students filter through the course. So you can add categories here. You see right now it says that there are no options. We also have tasks, and the tasks are basically lessons. So you can either make them available one after the other if you want them to be taken in an exact order, or you can allow them to skip through lessons, and you say all tasks available. We don't want them to go through it one after the other. Okay, so let's create chapters. Chapters would be like modules. So we'll say module 1, your channel name, something like that, and then that will be our chapter. And inside of a chapter you can create a lesson. So inside of that lesson we're going to say picking the right name, right? You can add a description, you can add an image. I don't want to add all of that. Then you can decide what kind of content it's going to be. You can put an image as your content. I'm just going to open YouTube here. Great. Okay, so we're going you have the options of doing all of this. You can add a download, add a YouTube video if you have your video embedded on YouTube. You can also add images, videos, questions, whatever you want. So I'm going to go with YouTube, and then I'm just going to select one of my videos here. Right, I'm going to copy link address and we're going to paste it. So we're going to assume that this is the content that is supposed to be watched inside of the course. And then once we do that, you can add as much content as you like, which is one of the reasons why I like Gurucan, because you can add multiple types of content to the same lesson. So let's also add a download, and then you can upload the file that you want them to download. So I'm just going to click on this and click open. I need to upload that file. So it says 100% uploaded. And once you're done adding all of the content for that particular lesson, you just have to hit save. and then it's saved. You can click on save again. I like to do that twice just so that I don't lose content. And you can preview and see what that looks like. So once you hit preview, you see that the lesson will look like this to your student. So you see, give it 1 second. So you see one lesson here is still in draft anyway. So let's go back to our course and continue creating the content. So we have one module, one lesson is still in draft mode. I'm going to publish it, and I'm going to publish this as well. So this is published, right? And then I can publish the module. So they don't allow you publish a module that is empty. So you have to publish the lessons inside first before you can publish the module. Okay. So we have all of that. You can also add a quiz, which is really cool. So if your students are taking lessons and you want them to be able to take quizzes, you can put in a quiz. So we can put in naming quiz. That's what we're going to call it, naming quiz. And you determine how much of the correction, how many correct answers you determine if they pass, which I'm going to put it at 80% here. And then you can make it a one-time test, or people can take it over and over again. Okay, so you can add your first question. So let's say your first question is what is the most important thing when choosing a channel name? And then answer 1 is say length, answer 2 it's cute, and add answer here, let's say SEO friendly, and then add another answer, let's say all of the above, something like this. And then you can click on the check mark to determine which one is the correct answer. You can also have multiple correct answers, right? And then once you finish adding your questions, you click on save, and it will save your quiz for you. You can go back to your course to continue creating the content. So now we have that quiz, but it's in draft, so we're going to click on publish. Right. The last kind of content that we have is a workout. So this is what it is. This will work best if you're like in the fitness industry, and you can put the name of the workout, let's say lose belly fat workout, and we can add content. So you can choose between 4 types. You can either do exercise based on repetition, and then you can upload your video here. So in order for them to be able to keep track of like how many minutes has been spent and all of that, you have to have the video directly on Gurucan. So using YouTube is not going to work. And then you can put in the title of the video. Let me see, I have a short video on my laptop today. Right, this is just 16 seconds. So let me paste this. I'm going to click on open. It will upload it right here, and I will call it the first workout, and then I will say the number of repetitions is 2, right? And then you can add another workout again. So let's call this one a time-based exercise. I'll upload the same video, click on open, and then the title is second workout, and how many seconds you need to do it for. 16 seconds. Okay, sorry. Then the other kind of content is like a paste from clipboard kind of thing, where you paste images and text. I don't have any of that right now, so I'm just going to skip that one. But that just tells you that you can actually create a whole workout. So if you're into fitness, if you're into exercises as your business type, this will work really well for you. So once you're done with and you're satisfied with everything, you just click on save, and it will tell you that okay, it's uploading the videos, so we have to wait for it to finish uploading the videos. Okay, so the video is uploaded, and now we can confirm that it is saved, and then we can publish it as well. So this is published, and I think that's enough content for this course. So if you want to see what it looks like, you're going to click on this link right here. It's copied, and then we can paste, and this is what it will look like for somebody who wants to get the course. So we have the course name, the description, and then it has 1 module and 3 lessons. So your students can see this. This image is showing because we didn't upload an image. right here. Sorry, 1 second. Awesome. So we have the photo here, and then we have the content of the course, and you'll be able to start. So I can start because I'm an admin. I'm going to show you what it looks like for somebody who is a student. Okay, now we have that type of content set up. So the other kind of content that we have inside of the Gurucan admin dashboard is a challenge. So you can do 5-day website challenge as our challenge. And the description is build a website in 1 week. Okay, we can still upload our cover photo here, and then you can set the start date of the challenge. Let's say it starts tomorrow, and then the finish date is Sunday. That's 5 days on the date. So you can also determine when people can enter, like the last day people can join the challenge, and we'll say Friday is the last day anybody can join. And then you can then decide what the tasks are. Again, you have the option of lessons, quizzes, and workouts. So if you want to do a challenge where people are going to do workouts or do quizzes or take lessons, you can do that inside here. So let's just add one lesson. We're going to say choose a domain name, and I'll say buy from Namecheap as description. Right. So the start date for this is tomorrow. And report, you can determine if the report is required or not, like if they have to report back to you. We'll say report is required. Let's say the answer is www.domain.com as the answer. I'm going to buy the content and then click save. So that's what the content for that particular challenge is going to be. You can put as much or as little content as you want. And then let's go into the webinar version. So let's create a new webinar to test out what the webinar is like. So for the webinar, let's call it get access to Stripe webinar. The start date and time will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Description: learn how to get access to Stripe as a non-US resident. Great. You can also upload a cover photo. I'm selecting that photo because it is, the dimensions are correct, 1280 by 720. And then you can determine what the limit is. It is, and after sign up, let's say we want to redirect them here. Okay, and then we click on save. So this is the webinar, and then you can choose what the video broadcast is going to be. Do you want to do YouTube? Do you want to do a HTML embed, so like using Vimeo or something else? Do you want to do an auto webinar? In that case, you need to upload a video because they'll be able to track what it looks like. So let's say we want to upload that 17 or 16-second video as our webinar. Oh, actually, okay, so let's wait for the video to upload, and we'll be able to set up the remaining parts of the entire webinar process. So the auto webinar is where you try to simulate what a webinar will look like, even though nobody is right there. So think of it like an on-demand masterclass, while the normal webinar will be live, and then you can determine how you're going to get people, like the actual content for the webinar. So the video is almost done uploading. Let's just give it a few seconds to complete. Awesome. So the video is done, and then we can click on save right here. Then let's go to sales. So do you want to sell during the webinar? We'll say yes, we want to sell. We say buy now as the button. Go here. Start time. You can choose whether you want to turn it yourself or choose how many minutes, like after how many minutes. I'll say all the time, and then I'm going to say view statistics. You see how many people have seen your webinar. So I'm going to click on save. What am I missing? Okay, I'm not sure why it is giving me that error, but we can go back to webinars and create a new webinar if you want. So that is for an auto webinar. Let's say you want to do a live webinar, right? Let's see, a live webinar. And you can select the start date and time. And then we'll say join us for this free training and click on save. Right, the webinar is now created. You can choose how you're going to do it. So if you, for example, set up a live webinar link on YouTube, all you have to do is copy that link and paste here so that when people come, they'll be able to join the live broadcast, and then you'll be able to set up whether you want to do a sale or not. And then once you're done, you click save and then you can publish it. Now, once it's published, right, this is live webinar, you see it's going to happen on this date at this time. So if you click on the webinar, you'll be able to see the link where people need to go. So I'm going to go incognito for us to take a look at that link. Right, so it says join us for this free training, and if you have your YouTube set up properly, this will tell you that it's going live on a certain date. It just shows my video here because it's an actual video, but that's basically how the webinar function currently exists. Now you have to note that it's currently limited, so don't expect it to work as well as actual webinar software. Okay, the next content type that we have is the meal plan. So let's take a look at the meal plans. And let's say you can either have menus or recipes. So let's look at the menus first. Let's say week of the 21st. I don't know if that's a real date. Vegan menu, vegan weight loss menu as the description, and you can make it free or paid. So the way it's designed is that you can sell every piece of information that you have. So let's make it a one-time payment of $99, and then you can create a new recipe. So when you create the recipe, we'll call the recipe Monday recipe, or not a Monday recipe. Let's call it vegan. I don't know any vegan recipes now I think about it. Let's say vegan tofu. Okay, and you can put the description, you put the cooking time, 60 minutes, number of calories, proteins, fat, whatever the case may be. And then you can then add recipes to it. So you add more content. If you want to add videos, YouTube videos, whatever the case may be, once you're done, let me add my one YouTube video that I have copied like this, and then click save. It will add your video there, and then you can save the content. So let's preview and see what it looks like. All right, so under nutrition, you see we have this recipe, and somebody can actually come here and see your recipes and buy your recipes. So let's go back to meal plans, and we have this meal plan now. It's still in the draft, so I'm going to publish it, and then I'm going to create an offer just for it so that somebody can buy it. And give me 1 second right there, it's going to load. So I'm going to create an offer called vegan recipe offer. It's going to be for $99. You have it forever. And then I'm just going to scroll down here and add the menu to the offer. So this is the menu I'm going to add to the offer, and I'm going to click save. So when somebody buys this, they get access to this. So let's go back to our product types. The last under meal plans, we still have recipes. So the way it works is that you can create multiple recipes. You can create multiple recipes and use those recipes to create menus. So you have many recipes, and then you can add them to create different menus and sell the menus, or do whatever you want to do. If you want to add it as part of your course, that also helps. So this is a very, very nice content type. I haven't seen it anywhere yet, and this is really cool. So the final kind of content type on Gurucan is called an article. So if you want to sell articles, or maybe you want to sell a newsletter, but you don't want to send it to their email. You want them to have access to it inside of a dashboard. This is a very good way to do it. So let's create an article here. You can call the article, let's say our article is called How to Make Money Online. And access, we have you can make it a limited access, or you can make it no limit access. So let me make it no limits, and then you can add your content. So your content might be a rich text, and then you paste whatever content that you want, and then you click on save. So this becomes your article. I'm going to publish it, right? And go back to articles, and you see the articles that you have. So now we know all the content types inside of Gurucan. We can go and see what it looks like to a student. Now I'm going to make a separate video showing you how everything in Gurucan looks like to a student who is not like not me, the admin, because I'm showing what it looks like on the admin side, and you'll be able to see how everything ties in together. So I'm going to link that video here. Make sure to watch it if you want to see what your students are going to see inside of Gurucan. Now, something else I want to announce is that on the 26th, AppSumo is going to be bringing back Gurucan. So if you missed it the last time, you want to get it this time. Otherwise, you have to pay monthly for it. So moving forward, they're going to go to a monthly payment cycle, payment plan, whatever. If you want to get a lifetime deal, you want to check out my video about AppSumo and their last call. This is going to be on April 26th. So make sure that you get it. It's going to be available for only 96 hours. So that during that time frame, you'll be able to grab the lifetime deal. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends about Gurucan if you like it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.